Hi guys, this is Ratchet Throw, and we are playing Criminal Case Conspiracy, Case 55, Running Scared. Let's unlock Endgame number 1, and I already like the name of the additional investigation. Because this is the last district, and this is... we are gonna fight Ad Astra and the person who is working above Ad Astra. Well, first, we gotta find Carter. Many practically said that she'd tell us where to find Carter in exchange for a lighter sentence for killing Jake. Let's grab Pragadish for all the information we can get. Okay, we're going immediately. Oh ho 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 ho! You don't look like Avengers, but more like X-Men. I must say that. But it still looks cool to see somebody with superpowers. Miss Pragadish, you said that you'd give us all the information we need to find Carter Hayes, so start dishing it up. I just took the kid to a safe place the bear told me about. He's in a garage in a hike and bike trail. It was abandoned after the earthquake. You want a kid in a structurally unsound building? Never mind. That kid isn't staying in that garage a second longer than we can help it. Okay, let's go. Carter, we're coming. Okay, according to the coordinates Miss Pragadish gave us, this is the place. Katrina, Carter is inside. Let's go. And I'm gonna have my gun at ready for it in any case of emergency. Carter! Carter! It's Inspector Katrina and Detective Jones! Inspector Katrina, you found me! Yes, and we are getting you out of here, Carter. I'll untie you. Thank you, Inspector Katrina. I thought I'd be stuck here forever. Where's my mom? Is she with you? She's back at the precinct, kiddo, and she'll be so glad to see you. Oh, my baby. Thank you, Katrina. Carter is safe because of you. I never thought I'd see my mom again. Well, you're safe now, kiddo. The person who hurt you and your dad is locked away in jail. Person? But did you catch the other one too? Other one? Wait a second now, baby. What do you mean, the other one? Well, there was a lady and a guy in a van where they took me away from my dad. Take all the time you need, Carter. It's okay. The lady was the one who shot Dad, but the man came soon after. The lady was mad he was late. He called me into the van and the lady bossed him around. I don't know who he was. He wore a dark face mask. I can't believe that woman didn't tell us the whole truth, even now. Carter, Katrina and I promise we'll find that van. We'll go back to the van and search for clues. Speaking of man involved in the kidnapping, Clyde Bloom wants to talk to us. Once you're done at the van, Katrina, join me at the jail to see what Bloom has to say. Oh yeah, we'll put you behind bars. Alright, let's see what Mr. Angry needs. Inspector Katrina, prison is awful. I can't stay here. If I have information about Rosetta Pierre, will you get me out? Only if it's valuable. Start talking. Then we'll determine how useful it is. Well, Miss Pierre didn't just send text messages. She also called me once. But when the conversation ended, she didn't hang up properly, so I could still hear her talking to someone. This better be good. What did she say? She said, we have to move fast. My mom is coming for us all. Mom? Her mom? Are you sure that's what she said? Yes. She also said, you know she'll kill us if she finds us. You don't forget stuff like that. Fair enough. Is there anything else you remember? Well, maybe it's unrelated, but after she called about the construction site, more strangers have been hanging around than normal. Alright, Mr. Bloom, you have in fact been helpful. Inspector Katia and I will pass that on to the judge. Okay. Katria, I don't want to say anything in front of Bloom, but this is a huge breakthrough. We know that Astra is afraid someone is out to get them. This is a person who got Larry's killed. And according to what we just learned, the person they fear is Rosetta's mother. But why is Rosetta's mom after her? Allegedly, the mastermind thinks that Astra outlived their usefulness. Can a mother think that of her child? Well, I have a theory, but maybe it is a bit crazy, but what if her mom is, you know, extraterrestrial? The meteorite? And yeah, there were no records about Rosetta anywhere. There was nothing about her, so... And the blue hair. Isn't that weird? If it wasn't dyed. We once tried to fail to locate Rosetta's parents when we looked into her past. Her records are all wiped. But you're right, Blue said more strangers have been hanging around the construction site since Rosetta expressed interest in it. If Rosetta's evil mastermind of a mom is looking for her, she could have put out feelers there. We'd better go check the place out. Alright, first we are gonna search the getaway van to find the second person, and something tells me it's going to be Troy, since it was his van. And if not Troy, because he said he sold the van, then it could be Bateman. Because Troy sold the van to Bateman. Oh, there it is, but I can't click on it. There it is. Katia, the dark face mask must be the one Carter mentioned. A sample to stay on the mask might tell us who worked with Mandy Pregodish to hide him. Okay. Okay, now the construction site. Oh, money. Must be a bribe of some sort. Katrina, the envelope of cash definitely isn't a normal thing to find at a construction site. It could be a lead. There's no name on it, but if you grab your dusting key, maybe we could get prints off this envelope. Okay. Alright, first we're gonna collect something from the mask. Well, how do you call this mask? Balaclava? Because on Croatian we just call them Fantomka. Great work, Tria. We got a hairy sample of the mask in record time. Let's get to Amir. Okay. I'm smiling because this is a very exciting case. You made a huge mistake by not wearing gloves. You've got fingerprints later from that envelope of cash. Let's get into Cathy. Alright, I'm not gonna do anything, I'm just gonna let my colleagues do the work. I search for clues, they analyze. Who wore the balaclava? Amir, what do you got for us that stuff from the mask worn by the man who helped kidnap Carter? It was some kind of mustache gear product, but it's the hair stuck in it that was interesting. The DNA sample matched someone we had on file from his criminal days, Troy Cassini. Knew it! Knew it! So Cassini was the man who helped kidnap Carter? Yes, I bet he did more than just sell the getaway van to Bateman after all. Troy will pay for this. Let's go snap handcuffs on him, Katarina. Oh, I thought you were done with gangster stuff and now you are here kidnapping children. You'll become a criminal again. Okay, what about this money? Katarina, your receipts weren't wrong when you left the fingerprints on that cash envelope. Did they belong to someone interesting? Get this, the prints belong to the homeless veteran who was a suspect in Jake's murder. His uncle. Wait a second, you're saying that Jake's penniless uncle has all this cash but he's still squatting at the construction site? Apparently, the construction site sure attracts a lot of people lately. And that's a show of interest, and this man who would leave but didn't. Well, we better have a chat with Mr. Williams to see if his reasons have anything to do with that Astra. Maybe he stole it. Alright, first let's go arrest Troy. Troy Cassini, you are under arrest for aiding in the kidnapping and sequestration of a minor. Dang, I guess this good run is over. It's true, I'm not proud of what I did, but what's done is done. But how did you end up involved? Did Bateman invite you to join the operation when he bought that van off you? Exactly. The guy looked me up, learned about my past. He offered the sort of financial backing that could make my microbrewery huge. You don't come by backing like that the honest way, okay? And my brewery is struggling. I convinced myself I could do one last gig. He promised no one would get hurt. I just had to drive some people around. Of course, everything fell apart. The lady lost her cool and shot the dude. So I ran out with that kid and abandoned the van. The little guy saw it all go down. I felt real bad for him, but what else could I do? You could have come clean, but clearly saving your own skin was more important than saving Carter. You're going to jail, Cassini, for a long time. Damn it, you're going finally behind bars. But I don't think I don't know, I somehow came to like Troy, I don't know why. It's a shame, Katarina. Cassini let his greed undo all the good he'd managed to achieve. But you're right, we should tell Carter the good news about Cassini being in custody. Okay. Okay, first let's go have a chat with Danny. Mr. Williams, they found an envelope stuffed with cash, and it had your fingerprints all over it. Yeah? So what? It's not a crime to have money. No, but it was a lot of money, and yet you were still squatting at the construction site. What's the story here? I was minding my own business. This lady came by one day, asked if I wanted to earn some cash by watching out for a girl with blue hair. Oh. Blue hair? So this must be someone after Rosetta. And we know for a fact there is someone after her. I was to let the lady know if I saw the girl, or a suited up psycho, or may have worn it for some reason. Weird, but whatever. Oh dear. Anyway, I didn't see any of these weirdos, and with the murder commotion, I lost the money too. The lady who gave you the cash, what did she look like? Short and chubby, white skin, brown hair, glasses. Wait, are you talking about the head of, head of Sarah? She seemed to want to hide who she was, wore a big coat. But I noticed details, and I saw a pin of that space agency. And they are in charge of the dome. Hold on, we know of a woman involved with Sarah who fits this description. Mr. Williams, is this the woman who gave you the money? That's her, alright. Look, I sure could use that money to help me get by, but it seems like it just brings more trouble. I don't want it. You can keep it. Oh, I feel bad for... I know it's a dirty money, but I feel bad for taking it away from him. I can't believe it. Denise Daniels is involved in all this. Rosetta said her mother is after all the Adastrans and is planning to kill them. Then Denise Daniels is her mother. And now Denise Daniels is trying to find the Adastrans too. But what's her link? She couldn't be the mom, could she? Katia, this scenario is too incredible to contemplate, and yet we must discuss it with the others. Jeez. I don't know, I still think it still has something to do with the meteorite and something extraterrestrial. Let's tell Carter good news. Carter, we have some great news. We arrested your other capture thanks to your help. I knew Inspector Katria could find him. So how are you feeling, buddy? Well, a little better knowing that I helped catch one of the bad guys who did this to us. But I keep thinking about Dad. I didn't even play with the last toy he ever gave me. It was a plane, and I stuck it in my pocket and forgot it. And now I don't have it. I still had it in the van, but now I don't. And it was the last thing Dad... Hey, kiddo, it's okay. We'll go back to the van and look for it. We'll grab you a burger on the way. You must be starving. Poor kid. Let's go investigate the van again, and probably for the last time to find Carter's toy. This is really sad for him. He lost his dad, and I'm worried that he's going to have PTSD when he grows up. That's what worries me about kids. The first years are very important for him to develop some sort of behavior, and that's going to impact the adulthood. Oh no, it's broken. But no worries, I'm gonna restore it. Katria, that pile of plastic you found could be Carter's toy. Let's piece it together. Okay. Here we go. I restored it. Alright, Katia, we put Jason's last key to install back together. Let's go show Carter. Inspector Katrina, thank you. This is a toy my dad gave me. I'll play with it and I'll think of him. And Kid, I know how hard it is to lose someone, but try to remember the good times. Remember, your dad loved you and will want you to be happy. I know, I'll try to remember that. Thank you for returning his last gift to me, Inspector Katrina. And here, this is for you. I want you to have something too. Ninja hamster! Yeah, so I can... You also have Ninja Hamster on your shirt. That's what I noticed. Katria, we had a long day, but you should be commended for saving Carter and arresting all those involved. Yes, not only did Mandy Pregnage act as an accomplice to Ad Astra, but Troy Cassini also drove the getaway van. Bad. Pregnage was guided by her power hunger while Cassini was all about the body. They'll both be in jail for a long time. Poor Carter. He's been through so much. Seeing his father killed in front of him is a serious trauma. Yes, seeing a loved one murdered is very hard to live with. But at least we'll always be there for him and Gloria. We're like an extended family. Speaking of family, we discovered that the mastermind behind everything is Rosetta's mother. What? So Rosetta's mother is the person who ordered Lyrics' murder and the blackout? She's the person that Astra fears most? Seems like it. And whoever she is, she must be a real piece of work if people with superpowers are terrified of her. And there's another surprise. Denise Daniels is linked to all of this. She arranged to keep an eye out for Rosetta and the others at the construction site. Somehow she knew they had ties to it. Clearly Denise knows more than she's told us. She could be working for Rosetta's mother, or she could be the mastermind herself. We must go to Sarah and confront her about this. That's right. And now she's in charge of the dome. Is she going to do something or... Well, something is going to happen now that she's in charge of the dome. It's going to be case number 56 in Newmark. So we're gonna start here. We're gonna continue playing case number 56 in Newmark. And I can't wait for this to happen. Alright, so thank you for watching. Don't forget to leave a like to this video. I'll see you again. Goodbye!